back. Let's not go to the road ahead. Let's take the road back to Vancouver for a moment, back 4 years. And a time when a Vancouver photographer by the name of Mariska Richters was able to find a deep connection with the people who were there. She used her lens to capture the human spirit of the game. So take a look at some of her work. Unbelievable. You'll remember scenes like this, people showing their excitement, cheering, everybody in red, the fashion statements, the scarves, and of course, the mittens, the red mittens that became part of Canadian culture. Well, Mariska Richters is packing up for Sochi, taking her camera gear there and hoping to do it all over again. And she's my guest this morning from Vancouver. Mariska, good morning. Hey, you have your scarf ready to go?
Yeah, I'm almost there. It's coming close now, so.
It is very close. I'm packing as well. Listen, wonderful to meet you. Wonderful to look there in those pictures, and we'll look again at more of them, at the photos you took of the Vancouver Olympics. I can't believe it's 4 years ago already. What are your memories of the spirit of those games?
Oh, it was just one of the most unbelievable experiences of my life. Just the energy in the city, people high-fiving in the streets, random hugs from strangers as you're walking down Granville Street or wherever you happen to be. And of course, the gold medal game was an unbelievable experience. Just the energy and the excitement in the fans, and the entire city was just on cloud nine. So it was just an unbelievable experience.
It was. It was a very special time in the city and across the country. One that you're looking for. Again, you're off to Sochi. What are you going to do there?
So my plan in Sochi is to kind of rev up and spark the Olympic spirit a little bit. I feel that with the controversies and, you know, everything we've been hearing in the news about Sochi, that the Olympic spirit has kind of been dampened a little bit, and I just don't think that's fair to the athletes who have worked so hard to get to where they are. And I just want to get the energy back up there and capture that among the fans and hopefully some athletes and their families as well.
So capture it or create it? Are you going to try to get them into the Olympic spirit?
Well, I think that to a certain extent, anyone who's there is already in that spirit.
Right.
But to kind of capture it and, you know, get that energy up there, like this is the way that we felt it in Vancouver.
Well, I hope you can find it, because as I read the stories too and talk about them, number one, we think of the security issues, and that has people thinking that it's not going to feel like big celebratory venues. It's going to feel perhaps like a fortress or an armed complex or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then you think of the fact that they're not selling very many tickets, or as many as they'd hope, so there may be empty seats. How will you find Olympic spirit in that setting?
I think, again, that the people that are making the effort to get there are excited to be there, and they're taking their chances, like with all the Olympic security and stuff. I think that regardless of the security, the people that are there have the spirit, and I'm there to capture that.
So tell me, what will you be attending? What particularly will you be attending?
So I have event tickets for 9 different events, including snowboarding, bobsled, 3 hockey games, both men's and women's, including the bronze medal men's game, which I'm very excited about. I think the energy there is going to be amazing. Men's ski cross, ladies giant slalom, some speed skating. So there's a lot of different events, and I think that within different sports there may be different types of celebrations, and within the different cultures there's different ways that they celebrate. So these are all things that I'd like to capture.
And then where will we see them? Online or somewhere else, or?
Yeah, so while I'm there, I'll be sharing them through social media, through Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and of course through my blog. And then after the games are over, I'll be compiling the stories and the images into a book, which will be available to people afterwards.
Isn't that wonderful? Listen, it's refreshing to hear. There are many people who are saying now, I've never heard it to this extent, that it's time for the games to be over. Games over because of all the problems and cost, etc. You obviously don't feel that way. How do you keep up your Olympic spirit?
I just keep remembering what it was like in Vancouver, and that energy, even 4 years later, I'm still feeling it, and I'm still excited about it, and I want to feel that again, and I want to share that with other people. So it really, for me, it's about sharing that and bringing other people into that experience.
May you find it in Sochi, and I'll look forward to seeing you over there. Thank you, Mariska, for the time this morning. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
We begin our live coverage this coming Wednesday.